Hi everybody, Kelly with Blue Moon here. Gonna take you on a tour of the house we have in Laramie this weekend. This lady had collections of everything. This is gonna be kind of one of those resellers specials. Okay, let's go take a look. Okay, so in the living room, lots and lots of tchotchkes. There is some real stuff here, like there's some real jade. There's some, what is the word? Red wing pottery. Lots of that type of thing. And then you've also got some of the, just kind of stuff there. Tons and tons and tons of jewelry in this sale. It is all costume jewelry, but it varies in value. We've got some cool vintage stuff here. And then you've got some kind of, just everyday costume jewelry. Okay. Lots of earrings, both pierced and clip earrings. There are some metals there. Lots of pins and brooches. Many of those are vintage, very cool. And then we've got some really cool vintage and modern bracelets. So lots of jewelry. Okay, let's take a quick look over here. Books. There's a Toby mug back there, and then there's an itty bitty little Toby mug that's kind of cute. So this gentleman apparently made Native American facsimiles. So they were very into the Native American art. But we have a lot of kachina dolls here, and these are not authentic kachina dolls, so they're priced appropriately for non-authentic kachina dolls. But they're all kind of cool. So we do have some whole pottery, and there was a piece of rosewood, or Roseville rather, around the corner. Okay. I love this little gate leg table here. And then cute, cute little tea cart there. Let's see. The kitchen. Lots of green glass, and I love like that eagle up there. I think she's amazing, or he's amazing, I don't know. Got a couple pieces of the old Pyrex pottery. This is a Curio and Ives set. We've got the kitchen scale back there. Some Corningware. I love this set here, this set of the old, oh, good Lord. Words are failing me today, guys, but you know what I'm talking about. The old spice containers. Couple pieces of crockery. And then this is a set of Morton salt. There's a cream and sugar there. There's some coffee cups. Kind of cool. I love this. It's a spice cabinet that is the punched tin. And if I can get it open here. See, it's a spice cabinet, which I think is great. And then we also have this pie safe that is the punched tin as well. Lots of stuff. Okay. This green stuff here is all uranium glass. So lots of that there. All right. In the bedroom, this is kind of all the health and beauty, personal care type items. We do have this dresser. I love these little vanity stools down here. Beautiful little mirror there. And then we've got more baskets here. This is an armoire. There's the front of it. We're obviously using it to display things, but it is definitely antique. Lots of Native American. Some of them are truly Native American. Some of them are facsimiles. And then we got some rugs here. Lots of art on the walls in this house. So make sure you see all that. More Native American style art. This guy here, I'm going to bounce out of that picture. So this is a beautiful, we think Victorian era hall mirror. They call it a pier mirror because it's got this little shelf right here. I think it's beautiful. Coming here, we've got some more Native American art. I love this little children's easel here. All kinds of dolls and stuffed animals. Some of them are very vintage. Some of them are, you know, relatively current and kind of boring. These are amazing. They are Disney prints. And so you've got Hansel and Gretel, Sambo, the Sandman, and then this is Jack Frost. I think those are beautiful. Just some toys. We do have this brass bed that's going to be available. And then these cases are all full of those Kachina dolls, again, that were made by the gentleman who lived here. Bunch of children's books. So the lady who lived here was a teacher. And so she had lots of young people accoutrement. Okay. This Magnavox stereo down here is kind of an interesting find. You'll see as we go around, there are clothes upon clothes upon clothes in this house. When we get downstairs, you'll see that there's a whole room for nothing but clothes. This room is all just kind of craft materials and that type of thing. We come in this room. We've got two of these leather chairs. That Hoosier cabinet in the back there, that she actually used that as a bar, so it's got a lot of it's actually got the glass hangers built into it for the wine glasses. Down here, they had all these little squares to put all of the different liquor bottles in. I just think it's really kind of a cool take on things. This beautiful display curio cabinet. There's a jackalope if anybody needs a jackalope. We got one of them. This beautiful little writing table here. And then this curio cabinet that again has a lot of the, there's a lot of Native American as well as just a lot of history and Western stuff. Okay, downstairs. Just lots of miscellaneous. Do have several old radios. I think this is two of them, and I think there's 4 or 5 more. Or I'm sorry, there's 2 or 3 more for a total of 4 or 5 upstairs. Okay. Okay, remember I said clothes? Here we go. Here's the clothes. Look at this. We got clothes here. We got clothes here. We got clothes there. And there seems to be a variety of sizes, so I don't know how much of this was clothing that she actually wore versus how much she had purchased for resale versus family members. I just don't know the answer. All right. Lots and lots of backpacks, snowshoes, skis, luggage, little bit of tennis type stuff. We've got another Hoosier cabinet here. This one is not as decked out as the one upstairs, but you could make that one your own. Lots of Western stuff you'll see. Okay. Out here in the hall, we've got a couple old bikes. She must have made these deer because there's a ton of those. And then always got the Christmas room, don't we? So we've got and then of course this is also where the linens are. Okay. Across the hall here. This was apparently the workshop where all the things were made. Lots of tools, lots of hardware, lots of just neat old storage type things too. Couple of vices there. The eternal hardware keeper with all the baby food jars. Got a drill press, a bandsaw. This guy, if I can get around here, is actually a photo enlarger. Vintage photo enlarger, mind you. We do have a lot of craft type wood here, so if you need just little scraps of wood, this is going to be a great place to get it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up the video wearing this cute little hat that I found in the closet. I just think it's adorable. It's a little felt hat with the wraparound. Anyway, she's got all kinds of fashiony stuff here that's really kind of cool. So come out and see us. We're in Laramie, Saturday 9 to 3, Sunday 10 to 2.